about the scams.
So is the consensus Friday?
Let's go online and pick up something, you know.
We had 105
But
kids.
it's got an email from Chase. He's the
All the
latest
older
Christmas.
girls are getting
Yeah, I got that too. I just have a mortgage here. I didn't think they sent me this.
Friday.
Do you think the band would be like to play at the Veterans like this? They could, well, I don't think that they get the whole 105
All my
many
payments
anthem.
keep getting
Just
declined
film
everywhere.
on the stage, and you know where they do that military tribute.
Against the wall over there? If that's not.
Call the meeting to order. Please rise. I ask you to join me in a moment of reflection on the business before us this evening. And please join me to pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, please take the roll.
Alderman Brennan. Alderman Begley. Alderman Basso. Alderman Lewandowski. Alderman Key.
Here.
Alderman Scully.
Here.
Alderman McGrogan. Alderman Clifford.
Here.
All right, no special presentations tonight. On the consent calendar, I've got the approval of the minutes from the City Council meeting from November 4th, 2025, along with the approval of the payroll and the voucher list for the period ending November 14th, 2025. Need a motion to approve said.
So moved.
Moved by Alderman Clifford.
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Scully. Discussion. Roll call.
Alderman Brennan.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Scully.
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
All right, no sealed bids tonight. Under my reports, I'd just like to say that obviously Thanksgiving's next weekend and starts our holiday season. I have to say that just going through the some of the online comments and Facebook blurbs, I think we've got more activities this year than we've ever had going forward. So there's a lot of things for young and old. Get out there, enjoy yourself, have a great time. Be careful, but patronize your Palos Heights businesses. And I won't get into the list of them because I'm sure Alderman Key will cover that under his report. So, with that being said, request for my approval, for my appointment, of Donna Hughes to the Public Arts Commission for a 3-year term expiring November 18, 2028. Moved by Alderman Key.
Second.
Second by Alderman Brennan. Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. City Clerk, anything?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. No report tonight.
City Treasurer?
Thank you, no report.
City Attorney?
Just one thing, I just want to, normally don't speak, but I want to thank on behalf of our American Legion Post of East Hazel Crest, which has about 30 members, everybody over about 70 years old, I think. But Alderman Clifford has helped us a number of years, and every year about this time we take large donations out to the Mantino's Veterans Home out in Mantino. There's 200 men, 8 women out there, and this year with Alderman Clifford's help, we have took about $33,000 worth of items out there for the veterans that are living out there, and I just want to thank Alderman Clifford and all the people in Palos Heights for their efforts in collecting some of that items for those guys.
Thank you, Tom. Well deserved. Communications, anyone have? Yes,
Yeah,
Alderman.
hi, Mayor. I wanted to just read something from the Payless Patch. The students at District 118 took home 5 awards in the 2025 Young Inventor Challenge that was held in Rosemont against other schools. And this year's winners from Payless 118 were Evan Lindo, Truman Pack, Leo Valinas, Braden Weath, and Tansley Hendrickson, and Eleanor Weiskell. And if I butchered your name, I'm sorry. But anyhow, it goes to show it's a nice article. There's help. They're all like young little scientists coming our way. So I thought it was a good article.
Good, thank you. Any other communications? Citizens wishing to address the council, anyone tonight? If not?
Yes.
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry.
Hello.
Your name and address.
Sure. Jeffrey Leonard. I live in Orland Park, so not a resident. Good evening. My name is Jeffrey Leonard, and I live in Orland Park. I have grown up in this area with family that live in Alsip and Worth. And Palos Heights is a very special community to me for many reasons. One of the biggest reasons is because of Trinity Christian College, as you can tell. As someone who always has loved and enjoyed a more smaller, kind of family-oriented setting, I transferred to Trinity from Moraine Valley Community College. Still had to learn from my computer during the pandemic. What a fun time that was, right? But still, Trinity found a way to educate the hundreds of us that were both at home and on campus. So while my 2.5 years were cut by a semester, I still worked hard to earn my degree in teaching. So it's because of Trinity that I not only have a bachelor's in elementary education, I have a minor in special ed, I have an ESL endorsement, a master's in not just teacher leadership, but now I'm working on a second master's and pursuing my doctorate in 2026. I chose Trinity because it's a very safe campus, it's in a great area, not congested with traffic, and it's in a community full of caring people. An average day at Trinity consisted of being in class with about 7 to 10 other students. We laughed, cried, challenged each other, and we learned from professors who became our second family. Between classes, we may have taken a detour to McDonald's and came back a little late with our burgers, fries, and Diet Cokes, so I apologize to those professors, but we always had fun. Evening classes, same thing. When we were done, we stayed for hours in the parking lot, just talking about anything. So even that one night it snowed and it took me 45 minutes to get home, those are memories I will never forget. Some of the things that we did at Trinity: I was the president of the Future Teacher Association. I hosted professional development opportunities for students to earn their hours for their education program. We assisted the adult transition program at Elam. We taught them lessons about the community. We worked with the students 18 to 22 years old. I spent 2 hours after class with Dr. Ludmila Ivanuk learning how to write a lesson plan because I missed that foundation because of COVID. We attended Opus, the job fair. We hosted young authors, even my cousin attending some of the sports camps, and so many other things that Trinity has done over the years. So Trinity is not just a college, it's a home for many of us. And while I understand there's a lot of financial burdens going on with the college and it's none of you, Trinity can't just be sold to a developer. The college needs to be at a minimum preserved and hopefully saved, maybe by another college. The history in the buildings, the memories, the successful members of society that came from Trinity, it means more than potentially a bulldozer that could knock almost 70 years of success down within minutes. As a third grade teacher, my success is now because of Dr. Saritha Yokley, Dr. Ludmila Ivanuk, Dr. Christine Skoma, Dr. Kelly Lenars, Dr. Hengyu Chen, Dr. Beth DeWitt, Dr. Sharon Roberts, Dr. Ben Ribbons, Dr. Rick Snoink, Dr. Michael Dieter, Professor David Bovin, Professor Ryan Verver, and Professor Susan Donovan. These are just some of the many professors who have shaped our future for success. Let's not watch those doors close to Vanderbilt one last time. Let's not drink that last cup of coffee that will be served at the BBC. Instead, let's work together as a community to find a way to preserve the history, the love, and the legacy that Trinity Christian College has brought to our communities. Thank you.
Anyone else have any questions, comments? All right, Finance Committee, Alderman McGrogan.
Mr. Mayor, we have 2 items. One of them is a motion to enter into an intergovernmental agreement with the Payless Heights Public Library, providing for a tax anticipation loan in the amount of $250,000.
Second?
Moved by Alderman McGrogan, second by Alderman Key. Discussion?
Mayor?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we've done this before. This is now since the tax bills are out. I'm not even sure, and I think we might have somebody here in the audience that we may not even need it, possibly, but this was just in case the tax bills didn't come out. They might have run short, and they needed this to cover. We've done this in the past,
Right.
and we'll see what happens.
Great. Any other questions? Roll call?
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Alderman Scully.
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman Bryan.
Yes.
Number 9 is a motion to approve the SBA cellular site amendment number 2.
Second?
Moved by Alderman McGrogan, second by Alderman Key. Any discussion? Roll call?
Alderman Scully.
Yes.
Alderman McGrogan.
Yes.
Alderman Clifford.
Aye.
Alderman Bryan.
Yes.
Alderman Key.
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, last thing is there's no number on this one. Just wanted to remind all the residents that the tax bills are out. You have a month to pay them. They're due on December 15th. And certain sections of the county got hit hard. I read an article that taxes went up anywhere from 10 to 135%. So if you did get hit, I know nobody in this area got hit at 135%, but there's some pain being felt out there by a lot of people. So that's the end of my remarks.
All right. Public Safety, Alderman Basso's not here. Alderman Clifford's going to handle it.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. A motion to adopt an ordinance authorizing sales of certain personal property owned by the city of Payless Heights, a 2020 Silverado 1500, VIN number ending in 2102.
Moved by Alderman Clifford.
Second.
Second by Alderman McGrogan. Discussion? Roll call?
Alderman McGrogan?
Yes.
Alderman Clifford?
Aye.
Alderman Brennan?
Yes.
Alderman Key?
Yes.
Alderman Scully?
Yes.
He asked me too, though. He sent me this. His Alderman Bass always does his public protection scam type things. He just gave me a couple of things to read to protect you from being scammed during the holiday season, which I know there will be out there. So it says, here's what to look out for and how to stay safe from scammers. Slow down and check before engaging. Look out for suspicious behaviors before accepting friend requests, responding to a message. If someone claims to be a friend or a relative in an emergency, or asks you to advance fees to receive a loan, prize, or other winnings, slow down, don't engage. Spot check. Scammers often try to get people to act quickly. If you get a suspicious email or message claiming to be from a legitimate company or institution, verify the sender and don't click on any links or attachments. And lastly, don't share personal details. Be suspicious before entering in your social media or other online or login and passwords when someone asks you to enter them. Keep caution when a new third-party app you just downloaded requires you to log in with your username, password for any of your accounts before you use them and its functionality. Don't share requests from unknown accounts asking for your passwords, social security number, credit card, or other financial details. And that was Mr. Bass's report. And I'd just like to give our condolences to Bob. The reason he's not here, his sister-in-law was taken to the hospital tonight. She's fighting cancer, so our prayers and good wishes are with Bob and his family.
All right. Thank you, Jack. Municipal grounds and property, Alderman Begley is not here,
I got
but
that one too.
he's got his report.
Alderman Begley called me yesterday, but it's just an announcement basically is that holidays in the Heights return. The events and activities below are expected to be better than ever. Lights in the Heights opens November 28, 2025 for a kickoff night at Memorial Park, 76th Avenue and College Drive from 5:30 to 8 p.m. Gather around a fire for a holiday and a hot chocolate and treats. The Payless Heights Fire Department will be bringing Santa and the fire truck. Also, the holiday parade on Harlem, December 6th at 10:45. You can get it if you feel like entering. The parade entry form is on their website at paylessheights.org, document center/view. And that was it. Thank you from Alderman Begley. That's the end of our report.
All right. Planning zone, Alderman.
Thanks, Mr. Mayor. Nothing for my report tonight.
All right. Alderman Clifford. Alderman Key. I'm sorry.
No report, Mr. Mayor. Thank you.
All right. Roads and construction, Alderman Clifford.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. The only thing I have to say is Harold Avenue's on its final stage in cleanup. It's all been repaved and done, and the road program's all finished up basically for the year.
All right.
It's all done A1 thanks to our Public Works Director and his lead guidance. Everything went well this year. Thank
Great.
you very much.
Thank you, sir. License, permits, and franchises, and Alderman Dudowski's not here. No report. Water and sewer, Alderman Brennan.
No report, Mr. Mayor.
All right. Let's go special reports tonight. We've got Alderman Key. Can you give us a lowdown on what's happening?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So I noticed we got this. I was going to make an announcement that anyone that's familiar with the rooftop tap is now Rooftop Johnny's. It's a newer business in town, and I had a meeting there last week, and then my wife and I went there and ate too. It's very good. It's obviously the rooftop is closed for the winter, but go over and visit and say hi to the new owner. We are blessed in town to have an art commission, and we have plenty of examples of beautiful statuary and murals around town. And one of the things, as Alderman Clifford was just mentioning, is that we have a light show that's sponsored by the Art Commission, and that is happening the day after Thanksgiving. And so there, not only is it the light display, but there's things displayed so that you can have a lot of photo opportunities. There is hot chocolate and the fire truck and Santa. There's also, if you have a good singing voice and you like, they're going to have a singing that night. The music will be provided for you, If you're interested in doing that, you can reach out to Linda, who's a member of the Art Commission, and it's art.paylessheights@gmail.com. art.paylessheights@gmail.com. And then the following weekend is the Kris Kringle Market, which we've had for a number of years now. Brings thousands of people down into our business district. It's open on December 5th, which is a Friday, and Saturday, December 6th. The 5th, it's from 5 to 9, and the 6th, it's from 10 to 5. And on Friday, the opening ceremony, where the mayor is going to announce our Christmas tree decorating winners, and I believe a choir is singing again. That's going to start at 4:30 this year. And then the holiday parade is going to take place on December 6th at 10:45. Just like all of our parades, it starts at 126th Street, goes all the way down to College Drive. So, and it seems like every year there's more and more kids at that event. So we've been blessed with great weather. So bring the whole family out to that. This year, the Beautification Committee is holding a Christmas light contest for your homes. And there's an application on the city website, and I recommend everyone go to paylessheights.org and look at the calendar of events. There's also a link on there that you can follow, that if you're not getting the monthly newsletter that's showing you everything that's happening in town, go to the website, hit on that link, and fill that out and get the monthly report, because they announce stuff that's happening at Lake Catherine, at the library, at the rec center, here at City Hall, and so it's a really good source of information. And on our website, there's an application for this light contest, and there's a QR code there that you can just hit with your phone, or you can pick one up at City Hall. And once you maybe you have a neighbor that has a nice art display, or yourself, but you can nominate someone. Bring those to City Hall, fill it out on the QR code, or you can email me the application as well. My email address is jkey, J-K-E-Y, at paylessheights.org. jkey@paylessheights.org. And the submissions need to be in by the 8th of December. On the 10th of December, we're going to drive around and watch, look at all the lights on the 10th. And then we're going to announce the winners at our December 16th City Council meeting. And now that we're in the holiday season, I do want to wish everyone a blessed Thanksgiving with your families. I hope everyone gets a chance to spend time with their families. But I'd like you to consider a couple things at this time of year. First, as we know, small businesses have a harder and harder time competing against box stores and Amazon. If you would please consider using our restaurants this holiday season, shop at our stores, buy gift certificates. This all helps our local community, and I think they would all appreciate that. And then secondly, Payless United Methodist Church, which is at 12101 South Harlem, has a food pantry. And there's like maybe 8 food pantries around the south suburbs, and that's the one that's closest. And we live extraordinarily blessed lives here, and but that doesn't mean that there's not people that are hurting at this time of year. So please consider maybe your family dropping off some food that's going to be distributed to those in need. And that concludes my report, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Alderman Key. Appreciate it. Cable TV?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Nothing this week.
All right. Any old business we have tonight?
Mayor, I don't know if this fits under old or new, and maybe Alderman Key could just, consider this or talk about it. I spent a lot of time with Adam, the city manager, going through the budget, and one of the things that we don't really talk about that much is, like, these are great events. They really, I think all the residents look forward to it. But I was just wondering, and the meeting structures that we have, I can't really ever go to the rec meetings in my entire years of sitting here, so you can't really get over there to talk to them. But I just was wondering if the committee might consider, I don't know if they have a meeting before the Kris Kringle, but that draws a lot of people into town. And like as Jeff Keith pointed out, thousands of people come. And I was wondering if we could consider, just because, even though it's such a great event, overall the city loses quite a bit of money on putting it on. And I was just wondering if we could like maybe have like a donation or a box there where somebody from the city, like maybe it's, if you're a resident, it's $1, and if you're non-residents, it's $2 or whatever. Or if we just put down, in an effort to undermine the expense, this is like 8-figure negative expenses that we could really use it. And I think some people would gladly chip in so that we can keep doing these things. Years ago, the Chamber of Commerce sponsored it, and they ended up like killing it, and then the city picked it up. And I did a little research, and I think it was because it was kind of expensive, very expensive. So I just think that maybe I might not be at the next rec because of other meetings, but if they could get it done, I don't think there's any risk in doing it if people want to donate it. And we certainly don't want to turn the kids away or anything, but it might be something to think about.
Just so you know, the last year was the first year that the staff members actually were working directly with the Kris Kringle committee. Before that, it hasn't cost the city anything. Our budget was $23,000. We raised over $23,000. In fact, we had borrowed money from beautification committee at one point. We paid it back. We weren't getting donations from the city. This year, there's corporate sponsors are over $10,000. Every vendor that comes is paying over $150 each. There's a raffle that raises money. There is a donation box. No one uses it, but it's there.
Right.
But I don't think it's costing the city anything.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, because we're looking for next year's budget, and we're north of 30,000 that we're looking for, a negative on it. So that's a lot of money.
How could that be?
I don't know, but that's.
I don't know where you're getting that information.
Well, we got it from the people that submit the rec budget. We don't have to talk about it.
No. That's the line item to pay for all the bills because the contract is going through the city. So the tent costs $24,000.
Right.
So the city pays that bill, but like I just said, we have sponsorships. That money gets paid back to the city.
Right.
It's like at the rec department, half the budget is paid back in fees.
Right. I understand that, but there's also a line item on the income side, and when you balance it out, I don't think we should talk about it here. I just was saying, you can look into it. All we're doing is when we do the budget is we get the money from the people that prepare the budgets that are like our managers in that area. And that the information that they submitted, when you put 2 and 2 together, it was coming up either a plus or a minus. In this case, it was a minus. The only reason I'm bringing it up is on all the events that we have are basically minuses. It doesn't hurt to ask for people to make donations, or if you wanted to put something on it. I'm not on that committee. I don't plan on getting on it, so you can do what you want. I'm just saying, Jeff, that might be something to consider. That's it.
All right. Any other whole business? Citizens wishing to ask questions? Any new business? Yes, sir.
Just a couple of things. Mr. Brown mentioned about the veterans thing, and there was a lot of times very instrumental in that with the American Legion post over in East Hazel Crest, and there's a lot of people involved that got that money. But what he failed to mention, and I'll mention it, is that man has been very instrumental in supporting the veterans in Payless Heights and the Payless Heights breakfast that is done here. So my kudos and thank you to Tom for that. No deed goes undone, and he does good deeds for everybody. Secondly is that I'd like to thank the rec department and Claudia and her staff. I'd like to thank City Hall and the aldermen, and then all those that made the breakfast successful. We had 150 veterans from in town and out of town They had breakfast and prizes that were donated to the city and the aldermen here, so I'd like to say thank you to all of them. Also, and the Lions Tree Lot will be opening, and trees will be delivered at 8 a.m. Saturday, November 22nd. Any students wishing to lend a hand to help set up or need community service hours, if you come there at 8 a.m., that's over at the south end of the bank on 126th in Harlem. We'll be there Saturday. All the help we can get is a welcome. And lastly, I'll be meeting with Representative Mary Gill, Senator Cunningham, and future Senator Hurley, and setting up a new Veterans Commission and program to see what we can do to help, be more of help to veterans in need around the Southland. And they asked me to meet with them tomorrow, or some other people. It's a brand new thing, so we're just going to hash out some ideas how we can better help those. So other than that, that's it.
Any other new business? If not, entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Do nothing else for victims. If someone comes to you